for BISP Solution and BISP training. With my personal capacity, I've got around 24 years of experience into IT. Excuse me. Sorry, I have bad throat. And into EPM space around 22 years. So I've been working into Oracle Hyperion, which is called EPM now, quite before Oracle acquired it. Played various roles from a developer to lead developer. I've been an account manager for maybe various projects. Did various activities from implementation, support, managed services. And currently, I'm working closely with Oracle for different activities. I work with Oracle for some big scale Oracle sales activities for big client. So it's kind of pre-sales activity, which require an expertise both in technology and business solution point of view. So throughout my career, the beauty is that I understand the technology aspect of the product, how technology work. I understand what business expectation, what business think about the solution, and the costing part as well. So business, technology, and costing part, all three aspect I know. The same gets reflected into my training, the way I give training. Okay. So we are a laser focused company. We are into EPM space for past 14 years. I formed this company in Florida, Miami first. We registered in 2012 and followed by in India. So we do a lot of managed services, implementation support, and we work with various partner companies like Deloitte, KPMG, EY, various banks, various service companies in India. So that's a brief about us. Uh, Today, I'll be talking about what Oracle EPM solution is all about and what Oracle FCCS does from a career point of view, from a solution point of view, and from a business point of view. Okay. So I'll be using a whiteboard to help you understand how it works. Sorry. So every product is designed to address certain business problem, right? And every business problem belong to certain group or class of customer. The problem is a class of customer. So this solution is designed for customer uh, who are at an executive position. So if you classify any business, let's tag this as a organization pyramid. The typical organization is split into multiple layers. For the sake of simplicity, I keep only 3 layers. The bottommost layer where you perform your day-to-day activities. Every business, whether you're into retail, manufacturing, you do your day-to-day business. Okay. The term is called operating activities, which is the bottommost layer. Operating activities. And the decision you do it over here is the operational decision making. The software, the application, which is your impact your day-to-day business. So like there are various tools. The different ERP product work at this layer. So you have ERP solution like accounting, finance, warehouse management, HCM, HR system, supply chain, vendor management, warehouse management, procurement, and so on. So all what you need in your day-to-day business operation, right from manufacturing a product to shipping, everything will do it over here. Then it comes to the more precisely more departmental solution where you do middle management or departmental solution. So like if you're working to supply chain management, customer relationship management, supply chain management, or you're precisely, specific industry, you know. So if you're into aviation, you probably have a specific industry for aviation related software. So it's more like which impact an individual department. That is what it work over here. And the topmost layer in this hierarchy is where you perform strategic decision making. Strategic means the decision which impact the entire organization. And this is where our EPM solution work. So impacts entire organization. And the term is called EPM, Enterprise Performance Management. This is not a departmental performance management. This is enterprise. Enterprise entails group of companies. Some vendor call this CPM, corporate performance management. Some vendor call this BPM, business performance management. So vocabulary may change. Enterprise, corporate, business, but it is a performance management software. So performance manager, when we say a term called performance management, what word probably pop up in your mind? So the easiest way to understand it like a report card of any organization, same as you used to have in your school date report in your school days. So report or performance card. So we assess organization performance in different context, and then we take a decision which impact the entire organization. One second, please. We work at this layer as a EPM consultant. So the decision you do has an impact on entire organization. So the information flow is from bottom to up. But in order to take this decision, you need a data. Data comes from bottom to up. So you need a data which come from here to take a decision making. Information flow from bottom, top to bottom. Okay. So EPM is basically a group of product, and these different products eventually help organization, precisely finance department, to take business decision. Okay. Now there are two side of the coin. First side is what business think about it. Second side, what technology people think about it. So working to such kind of product, it is important to know that what people, business user think about our product. So this is, if I've been a CFO, this would be my view. Suppose I'm a chief finance officer of any company. This is what I would like to know from any technology solution. I want one uniform, centralized, and simplified uh, financial management system. Would you mind muting yourself? You can unmute when you have a question. Mute, Mohit, can you please mute people? Okay. So you can unmute when you have a question. There's a chat window. You can put your question in chat window. So as as business, this is what I expect. One uniform, centralized, simplified financial management system. One system. Okay. So in a management system, we have different types of business problem. One for internal management and one for external governing bodies. So same as you file your income tax, corporates also file their income tax, GSTs, right? Different types of taxes we file. So these are called external activities. So we need a software where we can manage both of them. Let's see. The first solution, any company in the world, we need a reporting system, right? This reporting system for both internal management and external governing body. So we call management and statutory reporting. We need one system where I can handle these two problems, right? The second system, we talk about profitability. There are different types of such problem we have. Profitability and cost management. Well, the name indicate profitability is a method through which you evaluate organization or product or customer profit, right? And you do the cost controlling. Like any company in the world where raw material price is constantly changing and you cannot change the finished goods price every day, right? Like in India, the commodity like steel, the steel price is so volatile, it changes so often. But all the finished goods built on top of that, like automobile industry car, they cannot change their car price in every 15 days. So there are various kind of financial problems for cost and profitability related. We handle over here. There's one software we have called PCMCS. Similarly, we have got FCCS, which is called Financial Consolidation and Closed Cloud. There are different problems we have to handle this. We have a planning and budgeting. Like you do financial planning as an individual, corporates also do the financial planning. We have tax automation. We have account reconciliation. So what you're seeing over here, there are different problems, but the one common solution is your EPM. So our EPM is one centralized solution for all the problems. What today we are talking about, out of all this problem, first solution called financial consolidation closed. This is the area of our discussion. Yeah, the focus of our discussion. Now, what financial consolidation closed do? Now, to understand this, now imagine you're working for a group of company. You're a group CFO for a Tata group. So this bubble represent group of company. And this group of companies is one group is Tata Group, right? So you're a group CFO and there's a Tata Group. Now Tata Group, when you say what is Tata, Tata is company is basically holding company, which holds a share of other companies. Okay. So I would label it as Tata Holding. Holding entails a company which holds the share of other company. In other simple word. Now Tata Group is a group of company which let's imagine there are three companies right now for the sake of testing, understanding. Mm. Although Tata Group has got the last information I got, they were managing 83 companies. So it's a group of company where they manage the companies itself. In this group of companies, there are three sub companies, or we use the term called subsidiary. For this company, there's the first subsidiary. Let's say mm, Tata Chemicals. Now imagine this Tata Chemical is based out at, it is based out at India. Mm. And therefore the currency they are using is INR, Indian rupees. And since it is based out in India, they are using accounting rules, which is called GAAP, Indian GAAP. The GAAP entails generally accepted accounting principle. So you live when you're working in India, so obviously you follow Indian accounting rules. Yeah. This is what it means. You follow Indian accounting rules. And this Tata Group have how much ownership called? The Tata Group owns 60% share of Tata Chemicals. Tata Chemicals is a separate company and Tata Group owns 60% share from Tata Chemicals. This is what our assumption. Okay. The second company this Tata Group has got Tata Motors, which may have in turn two companies, Tata Commercial Vehicle, Tata Passenger, like that. Tata Passenger, Tata Chemical, Commercial. Tata Passengers, and Tata Commercial. Now, this Tata Group owns and have 70% share. That is called 70% ownership. So when you own some company, actually you own the company's share, isn't it? You don't own company's asset directly. So when you buy a company, you don't buy company table, fan, chair, furniture. You don't buy that. You buy company share, and in turn you have ownership of the company. So right now, if you look at the structure, Tata Group has two company, uh, Tata Chemicals with 60% ownership, and Tata Motors, which in turn have got two companies, 70% ownership. Okay. And one more company this group has, Tata Consulting. Hmm. Now imagine it is based out in Canada. We just imagine. So they are using Canadian dollar, right? And the accounting standard they use Canada. That is functional complexity. Now add one more company over here called TCS. TCS. Hmm. Right. So this is the structure. So what our software work at a group of company level. FCCS work at this layer, group of company layer. So what FCCS is, it perform group consolidation, or we call a software which perform group accounting. What does it do? Look at this. So first thing, when you say Tata Group, any financial statement. So every company prepare the balance sheet so that they get to know how much assets they have and what are the liabilities they have. For example, you as an individual, you probably have a house or a car. Imagine you use your house, you earn some money from your house through rental. Okay, you put your house on a rent. So it is your asset. You have a car and you put your car in your Uber. You get a money from that. So that is also asset. You have a personal loan, home loan, that is liabilities. When you prepare your balance sheet for a group of company, it is basically a balance sheet from three companies, chemicals, Tata Chemicals, balance sheet, plus second company have got Tata Chemicals, TCS, Tata Consulting, balance sheet, plus third company is called Tata Motors. So when I say group of companies, we prepare a group of company financial statement. So first, balance sheet is the internal sum of them. Similarly, for income statement, when you prepare profit and loss statement for Tata Group, which in turn profit and loss statement of all three companies aggregation. Therefore, term consolidation come into picture. Consolidation means something you're getting aggregated. This is what we do. But it sounds so simple. There are certain accounting rule associated with this. In order to perform this job, we use accounting rule. That accounting rule or compliances is called IFRS 10. That term is called International Financial Reporting Standard. So all the IT viewer must be thinking of, this is all accounting functional job. What is your job role? This is all accounting. What is your job role? So in this, there are certain mathematical calculation take place. When you do this job, there are certain mathematical calculation. since it is IT software, naturally there are application maintenance job as well. So some mathematical calculation, and there's a calculation engine which is called S-base. So this calculation engine and mathematical calculation, this is being done in a software. So IT people are need, they are required to perform application maintenance job. Plus, you do application maintenance job, typical common terminology, plus any customization we require in certain cases. Now, this is a complicated job. Why? The first thing, what complication associated with this? Let's see it. Technology and business complication in order to do this job. First, we look at technology complexity. Now, in our story, we assume there are three companies. Okay, Tata Chemicals, Tata Motors, and TCS. Now, imagine these three companies. Tata Chemicals, to manage their day-to-day business operation, they are using SAP FICO. They are using SAP FICO software, ERP, one of the ERP. And Tata Motors, they are using Oracle EBS, ERP, Oracle ERP, e-business suite. And TCS is using Workday ERP. There's another ERP, Workday. So using three ERP system. The challenge, the first challenge you face, you need to bring data from three ERP system and put into one common system. So we are working on disparate ERP systems to bring data. That is challenge number one, right? Since we are using different ERP system, there are different data format. You need to perform data acquisition, data into acquisition. You need to perform data cleansing, data massaging. When data coming from different format, obviously you need these and so on. So that is one first major technology challenge. Okay. I'm just giving a superficial view. What is business challenge? Obviously, different accounting system you're using from different country. That is called, the term is called multi-gap, multiple accounting rules, multiple accounting standard, using different currencies, right? Different currencies, different calendar, different country follow different calendar. In India, our financial calendar start from April to March. US has a January to December. Okay. So different calendar, different currency, different accounting rules. So these are the challenges you need to face, right? Now, the most important thing, before we dig deep into that, do company need this software? Seriously, do they need it? Or it's a marketing gimmicks? Many of time, you probably don't need a software. It is a marketing gimmick. Just you create a hype that you need a software. So let's see this. This is extremely important diagram. So any standard company in the world, any company in the world, okay, let's take an example for some manufacturing company. Imagine right now we can call a company called Ola. Okay. Ola, Ola two-wheeler. Okay. So any company, when they start the business operation, this we look at the context of time. This is a growth. And this is time. Okay. X and Y coordinate. Okay. And this is company growth and this is a what do you call? Company stability. Okay. So we tag some T1, T2, T3. I put some number. Time 1, time 2, time 3, time 4, time 5, something like that. And this is organizational growth in terms of number of employees or revenue, any factor you can measure company performance. Let's say in the content revenue. So any company in the world, when they start the business operation, they don't need FCCS software. You heard it correctly. Any company in the world which they start business operation, they don't need this software, right? Now, suppose I start a manufacturing company. Okay. Ideally, I don't need financial consolidation tool at T1 time. At T1 time, I need a ERP system. Why? To manage day-to-day business operation. But I don't need an FCCS. Yeah. So when do you need such software? Now imagine at T1 time, you are one company. Okay. And you don't need a software for accounting and all. You're using ERP tool, and you are happy with one ERP using ERP for accounting. It's perfectly fine. At T3 time, we put different events. At T2 time, this is where acquisition take place. Okay. So company acquired another company. Now let's say company A, I call company holding. Acquired another company, same example. As acquisition take place. So take an example of Tata Group. Tata Group acquired Tata Motors. Then business become complicated, right? Because now they are using multiple ERP system. Here the problem come multiple ERP system, and accounting system. Okay, two company, it's okay, we can manage it. So we are doing all consolidation. We are using Excel. In Excel, we are doing consolidation. Business, everybody is happy. We're doing Excel based financial consolidation. Everything is perfectly fine. Okay. At T3 time, again, some acquisition take place. This is what is happening in industry. Look around us, around you, all the companies, there are a lot of acquisition happening. Oracle, every company, acquisition happening. T3 time, again, one more acquisition take place. Another event. So again, Tata Group acquired Tata Chemicals. Okay, we are still manageable. We are still using Excel-based consolidation. Same challenge, multiple ERP, multiple accounts done. Using Excel-based consolidation tool. So now we are using you can do consolidation Excel. In fact, this is our first learning. Okay. Perfect. Up to here, everything good. Now the challenge come at by T4 time, you acquire another company to acquire TCS, Tata Consulting Services. Okay. Now here is the problem. Now by this time, the system become very complicated and Excel-based consolidation become a complicated job. I mean, numbers are, you have a heavy number, high data volume, yeah, high data volume, inaccurate numbers. You got a lot of inaccuracy, right? Plenty of human work, of human intervention. Yeah. Delay in tax filing, which causing you, delay in tax filing causing you financial penalty. This is all problems started coming. Then you reach to the point where you're bound, not choice, you're bound to use some software. Some software, so we use Oracle. So at T1 time, when company grow up to a certain extent, well, Excel-based consolidation not feasible. I don't say not possible. I'm not using the term for not possible. It is not feasible. Feasible. When Excel consolidation not feasible, then you convert Excel, move to any software. So we move to FCCS. This is the actual story. So unfortunately, these kind of things are not mentioned in Oracle documentation or any documentation. You learn with time. So I tell you from a customer mindset, no one like to spend a single penny in buying some software. No one likes to spend single penny to buy such software. Why? Because they are not contributing directly to your revenue. They are not directly contributing. You need this software when when you have no other choice. You're bound to move to software because it is impacting your core business activities like tax filing getting delay and all this thing. So FCC's implementation does not mean, or any other financial consolidation, and not only SCS, any software, any vendor, financial consolidation is not a choice. Rather, it's a need. It's a need. When Excel-based consolidation is not possible, then you move to FCCS. So what is my definition of Oracle FCCS? So my definition of Oracle FCCS, it is a replacement of spreadsheet-based system, right? 99% case you do it. 1% case, it is a replacement of existing financial consolidation software. Right? Any other software you're using any other vendor. So you replace this, but you don't reinvent the wheel. You don't, no company in the world start the business today and they need a financial consolidation tool today itself or tomorrow. It's not possible. It's not logically meaningful. Okay. That is first thing. That is the first step of learning. Step one. Because we spent 20 years doing this job. Okay, 20 years. The first financial, before FCC, there was software called HFM. The first implementation we did in 2004 for KOC. I still have a case study for this. In fact, in our learning model, we have a case study for KOC. One of my favorite favorite implementation. It took me 3 years. Okay. So out of my own interest, I use a case study of it. So step first of our learning, we first learn Excel-based consolidation. Why do we learn that? So our learning methodology, learning methodology, first we learn Excel-based consolidation. Why? Because this will give you, you have no idea about finance, doesn't matter. You know Excel, you know fifth class mathematics is a fifth standard mathematics you need. That is not knowledge we needed. Okay. So how this happened in Excel? And using this, we created 14 most commonly used financial consolidation cases. The beauty of this, when you do this, when you learn financial consolidation Excel, then you are beyond, your knowledge is beyond software tool. That is what is the problem in today's generation is. People are learning software, people learn software navigation, how to use any software, and they think they become a consultant. But that's not right. Okay. Knowing a software is just a one part of your entire problem solving. Okay. But when you know the problem statement in Excel, then you're independent of the software product. Let's say your customer using Oracle FCCS today. For some XYZ reason, customer move to SAP BPC, which is also consolidation tool. What would you do? Would you relearn? It's very painful, right? You can't quit it. So by learning, when you know the problem statement in Excel, and you want to migrate a software, probably your learning curve will be shortened to 1 month because you have to learn only SAP BPC tool, not the methodology. Methodology always remains the same. Guys, give me 1 minute, please. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, I have a bad throat. So, what skill actually people think and what skill is required in industry? Okay. So, knowing FCCS knowledge, anybody can use FCCS. It's a high school pass student skill. If you know FCCS as a software, even a high school pass student can do this job. High school pass student can do this job. Of course, no one like to hire you for this job, isn't it? So FCCS as a software, we never focus on this, only on software. We're using Oracle FCCS to solve business problem. That is our focus area. That's how we work. We use FCCS to solve business problem. Our objective is not to learn FCCS software only, but that even a high school pass student can do this job. There are tons of videos, PDFs available. Anybody can go and learn software. What is the big deal? There's absolutely no big deal until you know what problem you're going to solve. And for that, you need to have a very high quality use cases. And these use cases are fairly complicated to prepare. And that is what we do. Our learning methodology is use case based learning. So we have a problem and we have a solution. Problem and solution. That's how we work. That is what overall my right from the first day, this would be a focus area. Problem and a solution. First, you need to seriously need to know the problem statement. Okay. And then you build a solution around that. Yep. So we understood when FCC is required in which stage of a career. Now I'll talk about what it consists of. So I have a day by day plan. What topic we work on, learn in which day. I'll share across you this Excel sheet. Okay. So different topics. This is exactly in same order. The same order in which I implement a solution, right from the ground up. So this is where I mentioned day by day topic. What topic to be learned? They send across to you followed by the class. So our training would consist of, it would be 30 hours live classes. Okay. Plus we have around 100 hours of self-paced case studies. Case studies. These are all problem statement we encounter, we face in our project in the past. All the problem we face in the past, we prepare them as a case study. That is what we are going to learn, the training program. Okay. So you will be provided video tutorials, a lot of video tutorials. There are Excel-based scenarios, uh, document, problem statements, PPT, requirement document, day by day plan, your homework called exercises, Excel-based scenario, videos, class notes, classes recording, case study. That is what we are going to provide you. We are like a facilitator for this training program. So right from catching requirement from the customer to build a solution, 30 hours live classes, and this you'll get 2 months of server access, FCCS cloud server access. Since we are Oracle partner, you will have an Oracle access FC server with admin privilege, right? So it means you can play around with this. Anything you want, you can play around. You have unrestricted admin privileges. So that's how our training program is going to be. So that's a brief what this software do. It is a software provide a consolidated financial statement for a group of company. So in this example, we've taken three group, Tata Chemical, TCS, and Tata Motors. We'll take the balance sheet from different companies and prepare one consolidated balance sheet so that your group of CFO, right? Group of company CFO can take some decision making. Okay. So we create external financial reporting on top of that, taking from different companies. So this is technical and functional job. Functionally subject to the job role you play. If you're coming from technology, you are into application support job, application implementation, which require writing custom rules or calculation or a program. Okay. And day-to-day application setup and maintenance job. If you're a functional, you will also be working as a bridge between business and technology. You would be helping users to understand what the problem statement is and helping them building up the solution. So depends upon your job role, you have a different activities to perform. Okay. Later on, the numbers which you generate over here in FCCS, these numbers are also pushed from Oracle FCCS to other product. So for example, you learn FCCS and planning, both of them. Then you will learn how these different product communicate together. But as a CFO, for me, FCCS is one solution out of many. Okay. That's a big picture. So I wanted to give you a big picture first and open for your question. If you have any pertaining to software, career alignment, anything else you can ask me.
So yeah, hi Amit. Firstly, it was a good session. Thank you for that. So I just wanted to know, does this course offers 100% coverage to the FCCS product, or do we have some sort of advanced and intermediate levels that are served into the separate courses?
This course focuses 100% on FCC's implementation support job. So whether
Okay.
you're going to work as an implementation consultant or support consultant, what all skill you need, this course talk about that. Right from getting data from ERP system to rendering report, financial reports. Entire life cycle we cover.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any more question? Anybody has any more question?
No, Amit.
All right. So if no more question, we stop here. You still have question? Maybe personal question, maybe aligned to your career growth, or maybe you're working similar to this job, how to get into FCCS. Like to speak to me one to one. Mohit will share my number. So you can drop your message, block my calendar, and you can take career advice from me as well. Yeah. With this, we stop here. Thank you very much. We have a recorded session for this as well. Okay. Mohit will share across. Even every mouse click, we have the world best learning material, best. Okay. Anything you can imagine in EPM, we have a solution. So there's a recorded session which Mohit will share across with you. Thank you.